Hello, Kat. It's great to experience personally what you bring people out here for. And I thought we'd just take a minute while we're climbing down before we lose the sun here to talk about Spirit Quest and your general philosophy about how you do business.
Well, my husband and I, Ed, don't really see it as a business. We see it as a new paradigm. A new paradigm of growth, spiritual growth and healing. A new approach to working together in community. And so in Sedona, a small group of practitioners and guides and healers have been selected to work with my husband and myself to facilitate that healing. That seekers come to Sedona. They're drawn here from all over the world. People talk about the vortex energy. There's a movement.
It's kind of whipping up here right now.
And just at this moment, I feel this movement.
You could have called it in there.
I called it in the air. And so what happens is those who are willing, it does begin to shift their hearts. It begins to shift things. When we're most miserable is when we're feeling stuck and we feel like we're not growing, we're not moving. We always need to be fluid. We always need to have movement and growth in our lives. And so for Spirit Quest...
Yeah, there's never a destination, really, is there?
No, there just needs to be movement.
Yeah.
And so when... That's the greatest comment that I get, the most frequently said is, I'm feeling stuck. So, or lost, or disconnected. And when I hear those words, it's, okay, you've called the right place. Because you are calling me, and I'm just putting together a group of facilitators. You're being called on your own spirit quest, your own journey, your quest to know your own spirit deeper. And you're being called to Sedona to do that, and we're just here to help.
Well, I could say, not just as a person making this video for you here, I can tell you've been amazing in the short time. I've been here 3 days, and I could see how even a weekend retreat here would be extremely beneficial. I can't even imagine how I'm going to feel after 3 weeks.
Yes, yes, you will be highly transformed. And people write letters. We have a big notebook just filled with people's experiences.
You've got a very popular fan page. You know, you've got like almost 5,000 fans on there, and that's really a tribute.
It is, and you know, I'm proud to say that because I love what I'm doing. Ed and I say that we just manage this business, that somebody else runs it.
Well, the web is the new paradigm, and you're part of that with being able to reach out to people via the web, and I'm happy to contribute some content here because when you have a beautiful page like yours, content is what really keeps it really jamming along there, yeah.
And that it is an internet company, and that's how people find us, primarily.
Yeah, yeah. If you Google Retreat Sedona, you come up #1.
Yeah.
Let's take a swing over to the sun here.
Yes, get that sun for us.
Got any sun wisdom for us while we're watching the sun go down?
Oh, well, you know, if you come to Sedona year-round, you're going to see magical shots like the one that we're looking at right now. And it's just a reminder that every day you can count on that sun to come up, and every day you can count on it to go down. And if you can't count on anything else in your life, you can count on the sun. And you can start there. And you can start planting those seeds that will come up the next day with that sun. And you can reflect on what you need to let go of as that sun goes down. And it's never over. It's always a process, no matter how young you are, how old you are. Every day's a new day.
We really have a cool sun, don't we?
We do.
Gives us just the right amount of heat and just the right amount of cold.
And the really, you know, Spirit Quest is a lot about relationships. And part of that relationship is understanding yourself in relation to the sun and the stars and the universe. This tells you how how there are things so much bigger than yourself. It gives yourself a reference point, understanding yourself. And then the earth is here to help you understand, as you pick up that grain of sand, how big you are and how magnificent you are and how fabulous you are. And so when you can slow down and quiet yourself enough to really place yourself in that relationship with the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, then you begin to work with other people and understand your relationship with them.
Do you get many scientists who come to Spirit Quest?
Yeah, sure. We get doctors, we get psychologists, we get there's a great thing, scientists in their own way. What we get Spirit Quests are people who are on a quest for their own spirit. But I love it that the allopathic world is opening to other modalities of healing and understanding. We've talked about stress and what stress does to us for years. But when we begin to realize that how stress is connected to the spirit, what's deep inside and how we feed ourselves or nourish ourselves or we don't nourish ourselves. And there's more and more healers in all realms that are opening to these concepts and how we can heal ourselves through food, heal ourselves through our own breath, through meditation, and it's exciting.
Just to be out hiking like this is so healing, to have to climb over, rocky terrain and gravel and
just to feel your butt grounded right there.
Yeah.
Connected to that rock, solid.
Yeah. This rock up here, what is the name of it?
Well, there's many layers. So there's sandstone, there's limestone. My husband could tell you all about the different layers and how old they are as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, we'll do that with that then.
Yeah, he's the one that can just go into all of that.
But on a spirit level, rock is very important, isn't it? It's actually a living thing, isn't it? Rock.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything's living. Everything's vibrating.
I felt these rocks come alive as we came in here. They were sort of asleep, and there's like, there's our friend Cat. Yeah, Cat's gonna lash some work.
The Hopi say that everything is vibrating and has a voice and is vibrating at its own unique frequency, and our job is to put our voice in alignment with the great song of creation. Isn't that great?
Yeah, the Hopi is one of the greatest things about what you guys teach here. Is the Hopi wisdom.
Yeah, we draw.
I heard today that they never had a war. Huh? I heard today that they never had war. The Hopi.
They don't even have words in their language to insult and it's really a beautiful tribe and perspective.
The Buddhist tribe of the Native Americans.
Perspective, yeah, very,
incredible.
Very kind and very connected. It's it's the quietness here, it's the stillness too that and just having so much open space. People move away from their urban settings and can hear their own voice. A lot of it's just hearing your own voice again.
Yeah. Although I get sick of my voice sometimes. If I'm really honest about it.
Yeah, I mean, well, by that I mean that your spirit voice.
Ah, your spirit voice. I've not heard that term before.
Your spirit voice, yeah.